Hello and welcome to the channel. The National Assembly resumes plenary today after a 2 weeks break, but there's tension already in the House as the People's Democratic Party (PDP) warned the Senate President Godswill Akpabio against unveiling a fake list reportedly in its possession of minority leaders. Details coming up. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. 10th NAS. Tension over principal officers as lawmakers resume today. As the 10th National Assembly resumes today after its 2 week break, the main opposition People's Democratic Party (PDP) has warned Senator Godswill Akpabio, President of the Senate, against unveiling a fake list of minority leaders, saying it was still consulting and yet to take a stand on the issue. The party's National Working Committee (NWC) yesterday met with PDP senators to avert what they described as incursions of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) into its fold to determine those who will emerge as Senate minority leader. This is coming as tension rose following the battle for the Senate majority leader, with some northern senators insisting that the North should produce the majority leader. Also, there is intense lobbying among senators for the headship of 9 special and 63 standing committees. In the House of Representatives, Speaker Tajuddin Abbas, barring changes, is expected to announce Professor Julius Yombere, Kingsley Chinda, George Ozodinobi, Ali Madaki, and Usman Kumo, among others, as principal officers. The principal office positions for the ruling APC are the majority leader, chief whip, deputy leader, and deputy whip, while the opposition parties have the minority leader, minority whip, deputy minority leader, and deputy minority whip. Meanwhile, the PDP NWC met with senators elected on its platform in a last-ditch attempt to forestall a showdown over the choice of persons for minority leadership positions in the Senate. The meeting was held at the party's National Secretariat on Monday. Sources said that 19 of the party's 36 senators were in attendance, with 6 others sending in apologies. Others were said to be in Saudi Arabia, where they had gone to perform the Muslim ritual of Hajj. It was gathered that party leaders who were mindful of conflicting interest among its ranks waded in and urged the lawmakers to forge a common front in order to ward off incursions from the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC). A top PDP source said, "We are still talking to ourselves because we need to carry our fellow minority parties along. We are in majority, but we can be outmaneuvered if we are not united. We also have intelligence that some individuals are trying to ride on their closeness to the Senate leadership to present an illegal list to be announced on the floor behind our back." In a terse statement released by PDP's National Publicity Secretary, Mr. Debo Ologunagba, the party said it was still consulting while warning the ruling APC to steer clear of the process leading up to the choice of leaders of the opposition in the Senate. Ologunagba said, "The National Working Committee of the People's Democratic Party today, Monday, July 3, 2023, met with members of the PDP caucus in the Senate. At the meeting, the importance of a viral and stable opposition in the Senate and indeed the National Assembly was emphasized, and the caucus assured that it will play that important role in the defense of democracy, the interest and well-being of Nigerians." The meeting condemned in its entirety the alleged subterranean moves by the All Progressives Congress to meddle with the affairs of the minority with regard to the emergence of the minority leadership, which is an exclusive reserve of the Minority Caucus as expressly stipulated by constitutional provisions and standing rules of the Senate. The PDP and the senators will continue with consultations on the emergence of the minority leadership in the Senate and are resolved to collectively present a unified leadership after due and conclusive considerations. Accordingly, the PDP will continue to provide necessary leadership in this regard. Consequently, the meeting resolved that the PDP NWC communicates to the Senate President, Senator Godswill Akpabio, on the ongoing consultation in the Minority Caucus to the effect that the nominations into the minority leadership positions in the Senate has not been concluded, and that upon conclusion, the nominated list will be formally conveyed to him appropriately for necessary action. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. Some of the senators in attendance included Abba Moro, Aminu Tambuwal, and Abdul Ningi. Vanguard gathered that the immediate past chief whip of the Senate, Senator Orji Uzokalu, APC, Abia North, may retain his position as chief whip of the Senate, while the deputy Senate leader may cede to the North Central geopolitical zone of the country. Those in the race for the Senate leader are former Senate leader Senator Hali Undume, APC Borno South, Senator Okpeyemi Bamidele, APC Ekiti Central, and Senator Abdul Fatai Buhari, APC Oyo North. In the case of the minority leader, it is a battle of wits between the former vice presidential and the party's presidential candidates in the February 25th election, Atiku Abubakar on one hand, and the immediate past governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, on the other hand. While Atiku is pushing for former governor of Sokoto State, Aminu Tambuwal, for Senate minority leader, Wike and his G5 governors are said to be pushing for Senator Jarigbe Akom Jarigbe, PDP Cross River North. Also high in the position of Senate Minority Leader are former Bayelsa Governor, Senator Henry Seriake Dixon, PDP Bayelsa West, and former Senate Deputy Majority Leader, Senator Abdul Ningi, PDP Bauchi Central. Following his election as Senate President, Akpabio had on Wednesday, June 14, set up a 15-member welfare committee and announced the adjournment till July 4. The 15-member welfare committee, which has Senator Issa Jibrin, APC, Kogi East as chairman, was saddled with the responsibility of the welfare of the senators, allocation of offices and seats at the hallowed chamber in accordance with the standing orders and ranking. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, bye.